Hi, welcome to my channel, Zen and Fit. Today I actually wanted to do a video discussing if you made the decision to be child-free, especially if you're a woman. A lot of my content is, of course, centered on Black women, but I think that this particular topic can be relevant to any woman out there, whether you live in the United States or anywhere else, because I've just seen a lot of articles and a lot of things online talking about, child-free people, and particularly women who decide to be child-free. So before I jump into the video, if you could please do me a favor and hit the like and subscribe button, and also if you could share this video with anyone you know of that may be into this type of content, I should say. And also, just on my channel, I do post videos that are centered on health and wellness, mental health, as well as lifestyle topics. Now, I've seen a lot of debates back and forth online regarding child-free women in particular. And there's a multitude of reasons why people decide not to have children. A number one issue is the affordability of it. Children are very expensive. They have needs. You definitely have to, as a parent, take responsibility for them and ensuring that they have, of course, food to eat, clothes on their back, shelter. That's very expensive, just the basic necessities, not getting into all the other things that you have to pay for when you have a child, whether it's them participating in some extracurricular activity, all the different things. And then also too, there's a time investment with children. And for people who want to have children and are especially financially able to have children or feel comfortable with having children, given their financial circumstances, they should go do it. But there's nothing wrong with the other individuals who say, you know what, I don't want to have children because of financial reasons, because let's say another reason could be they have no desire to have children. And if you don't have the desire, the passion for children, that's going to be a major issue if you go and have a child and then you have no emotional investment in them. You have no emotional attachment because this isn't really what you wanted to do. This isn't what you really wanted out of life. And it will show in your behavior, in your interaction with them. And that's not a healthy thing. That's not a good thing. We shouldn't want that as a society. People having families and they have no emotional investment in living that type of life because it shows. And your children often feel it too. So for the child-free women out there especially, live in your truth. Be comfortable with your decision. People are always going to have something to say. You're always going to have naysayers who say, oh, you're going to be miserable, or you're going to be alone, or this, that, and the other. There's always going to be something that people have to say. But at the end of the day, you have to live with your decision. And you have to think about it and reflect and say, where am I going to be most fulfilled with life? If I know that, becoming a mother is not in my cards, that's not a right fit for me, then why do it? Why go down that path? Is that fair to that potential child? That this is something that you don't want to do? You're not going to invest the time and energy into that relationship to foster that relationship. You know what I'm saying? So it's something to think about. And so don't let society pressure you into doing something that you don't want to do, that you have no desire to do. A lot of times people feel the peer pressure to follow others and see what other people are doing. It's like the saying, everybody's trying to keep up with the Joneses. And it's like you need to focus on your own life. Focus on what's going on within your own home instead of always constantly looking over the fence and trying to keep up with others. You will constantly be chasing in life if that's the path you go down, where you're following what other people do. It's not your own interest, passion, or whatever the case may be. It's just, oh, so-and-so's doing it, so I'm going to do it too. Oh, so-and-so's had 2 kids, let me go and have 2 kids. Or so-and-so is going back to school, let me go back to school. It's like you have to be a leader, not a follower. And you got to live in your own truth and lead your own life. It can be tiring hearing negative people all the time say, putting you down for your decisions. But that's why it's important to surround yourself with a group of positive people who are supportive of your life decisions. And positive people doesn't mean that it can only be child-free adults. It can be other people who do have families who are supportive of your decision and not wanting children. And there are people like that out there that exist. And that's why I say parents who are truly happy with their own decisions typically are not going to put down other people for not wanting the same life as them. They will respect your decision, your life journey, and you can do the same for them. It can be a mutual thing, a form of mutual respect that, hey, you chose to have children. I respect that. That's your passion. That's your desire in life. Whereas for me, hey, that's not my passion. That's not what I choose to do with my own life. You can still lead a fulfilled life either way with the people who do want to have children, and that's their, one of their purposes in life that they find, not to say sole purpose, but they find some meaning in being a parent. Whereas for other people, they don't necessarily need to have children to find purpose, or that's not a part of their identity, and that's fine as well. It can be a mutual respect for one another. It doesn't have to be one or the other. And that goes into this all or nothing type of thinking, that you have to be this or you're nothing at all. It's like we live in a world of gray. And everybody has to do what's best for them, especially when you're an adult. You know what your financial situation looks like. You know what you want out of life. And let's say for a child-free adult, maybe you just want to travel. You want to live the best life possible for you. And that means that that's not conducive with having children in it. That's totally okay. You want to travel the world, and maybe you want to even retire early, which it can be more difficult to do when you do have children because you have obligations. It's no right or wrong. It's just different paths in life, and it's what you want out of life, because at the end of the day, you only get one life to live, and you don't want to have regrets saying, oh, I wish I could have done this, or I wish I had done things differently. Live in the now. Live for your future. Know what you want out of life and be okay with that. So that's all I just wanted to say about this whole topic with child-free adults and the uproar, people, some people saying, hey, your life is not as worthy or valuable. A lot of child-free adults find a lot of meaning and purpose in life. And that can be through a multitude of ways that they do that. Whether it's through their career, through their business, through spending time with their relatives, volunteering, traveling the world, if that's what you are into. There's multiple ways you can do that. So that was just my whole point of this video. I would love to read any comments or feedback that you guys have in regards to this topic, I should say. And before I conclude this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. And also, if you could share this video with anyone you know of that may be interested in this particular topic, that would be much appreciated. And until next time, take care.